Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's chart is not really changed compared to the video that I made earlier today, but we've seen one development, which is the break above the trend line. We want to talk about what that means, talking about the red trend line here. This is only a view, we only want to take a look at the 30-minute chart, just intraday update as the market is quiet today. Maybe a little bit friendly, you could say, but I still see a high risk of it dropping down again into the support region, into the orange support region we discussed in the previous video. Really, I just want to focus on this move here. Quick reminder that I currently follow this pathway here, which suggests that the dip on Thursday could have been a B wave within a larger diagonal pattern. So we're following the idea that a C wave rally could take the price to 66,800 plus. There are certain conditions. Yeah, it's not a prediction. It just gives us, this roadmap just gives us support and resistance levels. That's what many people don't understand. The roadmaps are not definite predictions. The roadmaps, the Elliott Wave counts. They give us a sense of structure. They tell us the tendencies, the risks, and most importantly, they just give us relevant support and resistance levels. So as long as we are holding the support area here, this is the roadmap to follow. If it breaks here, especially the 58,121 level, because the lower boundary of the support area, then it starts to open the door to a drop to 43K. Doesn't mean we break to 43K directly, but it is a big warning, and the next breakdown level will be 56,280, the Thursday low. If we break below that, the door opens further towards 43K. But at the moment, we are forming higher highs and higher lows, only in a very choppy structure that I would call a diagonal pattern in the best case. In the best case. So the only way that I see that the Thursday low is holding is if the price can form a diagonal pattern. There are two ways how this diagonal pattern can unfold, either as per the white scenario, which has some structural problems, but it's possible, wave 1, wave 2, and then A, B, C in wave 3. Then this here would be a wave 4 now, which might be complete. It hit the support zone, but then I need to see a healthy wave 5 now. At the moment, I think it looks a bit more likely that we test support again before we try the rally further higher. Okay, why do I say that? Again, it doesn't have to be the case. It's just that the move from the swing low that formed on Friday, that's really just corrective. There's a lot of chop in there, choppy price action. You see that here, and it looks like a 3-wave move as well. We had 3 waves up here, 3 waves down, and yeah, I'm not sure what this is, but bear in mind that because we're dealing with a diagonal pattern, even if we go up directly, it could just be corrective, right? It could just, because the subwaves in diagonals, they are not impulsive. Only the C wave can be impulsive, really. But yeah, I would more focus on the levels, okay? And you can see they are still being respected. So the support area is holding, and the price even reacted to it yesterday when we were watching for that B wave to happen. That B wave is playing out. We hit the trend line earlier today. There was a rejection, but we broke above it. But there's just not enough upside momentum really to clearly say that we're already in a more direct breakout to the upside. Okay, so we're still in the resistance area, and the next resistance levels are 59,626. It's one Fibonacci level here, and 59,735, and then this is an absolute key level up there around 59,900. This is when the sell-off started on Thursday. A break above it, I think, would have potential bullish implications, because it looks as if there are a lot of stop losses for short trades positioned here, so it could lead to a mini short squeeze. Talked about that already here yesterday, but the price couldn't break above it. So that's interesting. But for now, the move up looks incredibly choppy from yesterday's low, and it could just be this wave 4. That's often, oftentimes these play out over the weekend, so I would not be surprised at all if the support area is tested again. I think for now, the trend line remains important. We could test it again, but it is an important parameter to watch. The support zone remains relevant with a key support at 58,121, and to the upside, the main level is 59,900, and I'm watching for higher as long as we're holding 58,121, which means also in this scenario, it allows for another test of support before we go higher. So that's pretty much still what's going on here. And I think we just need to be ready for a potential move down in wave C. When could we say this is becoming confirmed or more likely? Well, I would need to see a break below that last low here, 59,120, to suggest the C wave is starting. We're on a very small wave degree now here. So in theory, you want to see a 1-2 setup to the downside of wave C, but we are on such a small wave degree that you won't see them in detail. It just shows us how slow price action at the moment is, that we have to be on a small time frame. Difficult to trade this move intraday. Yeah, just be careful whenever we're dealing with corrective structures. It's just difficult to trade. You see a lot of choppy price action on an intraday basis at the moment. So that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, you can also check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description as well. And don't forget, today I will send out the newsletter. You can register for the newsletter for free. The link can also be found in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.